Yeah, I love this camera. I'm using the Osmo Pocket 3, and I'm basically on the last few days now of this challenge that I was doing for 30 days. I just wanted to share what I've been learning so far in regards to posting daily on YouTube. So I'm noticing that when you post daily, you just start to see how important it is to focus on the topic that you want to discuss first, making sure that the start of the video really captures the expectation of what you're going to be talking about, and thinking about like the person before they've even clicked on your video, thinking about the person who's going to be viewing and getting the value from that video, and some of the insights that you can take away, that you can share, that connects to your journey, right? I'm just going to be basically playing around with this gumbo, because this is me just walking, give you a bit of view as I'm talking as well. I'm going to play around. But yeah, basically how I see this journey for YouTube is it's a opportunity for me to basically give you insight on the journey of someone who is an ADHD creator, who has a lot of distractions, a lot of great ideas that they would like to put out into the world, has a lot to offer, but just doesn't know how to manage that chaos. So one of the things that I'm starting to notice as I've been doing this these 30 days is how important it is for me to think about you. Like basically who the person that's listening to this now, like I need to have you in mind all the time. It's not that I'm doing it I'm doing it to grab your attention and you know, like I need to hook you in. It's more to do with you came on YouTube, you possibly typed in something that you're trying to learn about right now, like you're trying to learn maybe about ADHD. Maybe you're trying to start posting online, and you want to know, the best way to start. I don't know what it is that brought you to this video. It might be that you followed me on IG and then you got a little bit more curious about what I might be doing on YouTube, so you've come here from that. But in a nutshell, basically, how I'm looking at this is that whenever I'm on YouTube and I'm doing videos, after these 30 days, I'm going to be breaking up my YouTube workflow into 5 days and having sessions that are really tailored to one specific theme. That's what I'm noticing. That's going to really make a very, very massive difference to my channel and the quality of it. So I'm going to be creating a new goal. Once I've done these 30 days, I'm going to create a new goal, and I'll probably create that new goal with you guys on a video on YouTube, just going through my dashboard step by step, me breaking up everything. And then, yeah, I'm just going to walk into that, right? It's really important when it comes to content creation to accept that there is a cringe phase. And that cringe phase is the phase where you're just trying to learn more about what process works best for you. So currently I've kind of seen what process is going to work really well for me, to be able to consistently post once a week to 3 times a week. So the cadence obviously would be once a week and then moving to 3 times a week as I progress, right? So one of the I'd say biggest insights that I had on posting daily is that we do definitely have the capacity to do daily videos. We definitely have it in us to do them, and it's not. I don't think it's difficult at all. I think it's a lot to do with just making sure that you take time to think about how your day went, what things you learned from your day, Like, for example, whenever I have a client call, there is always something that I can share about a client call, or I could share something about an interaction I had in the DMs with someone. There's always something that I could be talking about. There's always something, right? And it's just about being able to say, that was really cool, what happened there? And then just pressing the record button and talking about it, right? That's kind of what it needs to be. It just needs to be sharing your experience of insights, epiphanies, anything that comes up on the journey, just talk about it. And just provide that value for someone who is looking for some sort of guidance, right? So yeah, I think moving forward, this channel is about ADHD. It is. I'm an ADHDer. I'm sharing my experience as an ADHDer, but it's telling you how to learn more about yourself. I think a lot of people that that I speak to in the DMs, a lot of them do say to me that they feel like that there's this that the feeling that they have is that they're trying to find themselves, or they feel lost. Like, that's the kind of language that they be using quite a lot with me, right? And for me, what happened to me is that there was a moment in my life where I actually felt like that, right? And then I had a meltdown, and then I was suspected to have ADHD, and then now obviously I had the assessment, right? So for me, diving into ADHD and the topic of ADHD and just learning more about ADHD and why I do things I did, why I do things the way I do, has just helped me to understand myself much better. So I have a lot more confidence in a lot of the things that I do now that I didn't have confidence in before. I have a lot more, people call it discipline, but I guess it's just more, I'm channeling my focus on the right things, right? And I know the consequences of not doing it, right? That's a key thing that's there for me, is that I know the consequences of inaction. If I don't follow through on something, I know exactly what's going to happen if I don't go ahead and you know, take that time to perfect, not perfect, the word's not perfect, practice showing up. I know the impact of me not showing up for this specific thing that I have a goal for, right? So once I create a goal, I know that there's a set of actions I'm going to have to take. And if I don't take them, obviously I'm just going to be in the same place, right? And I think for a lot of ADHDers, because we take on so much, we don't get a chance to see or track what's going on, the wins, the things that are holding us back, dissecting them, saying, okay, this is what I need to do now instead. Like, we're not giving ourselves enough time to do that. And that's why when I work with a client or anyone that I work with, the focus heavily is on helping them with that process, because that process, doing it yourself, is sometimes a bit tedious or really difficult to do. Just getting getting a reminder, right? Getting a reminder of why the FBI journal is so important, why goal setting is so important, why working on bottlenecks like are so important. We tend to avoid these bottlenecks. That's the thing, right? We tend to say, oh, that seems a lot of friction, that seems hard, I'm not going to do it, right? When in actual fact, if we do it, it just becomes easier. And when it becomes easier, of course, and then there's a breakthrough on its way, right? So you should never not do something because you just think, oh, this is difficult, because it's difficult not doing it, right? Both are difficult. If you don't do it, it's going to be a big problem. If you do it, you are going to be able to solve a problem. And that's the key thing, is that you want to be able to see yourself as a problem solver. And that's all I've been doing since I've been late diagnosed, is just seeking solutions for these problems that I've had all my life. And that's what ADHD all represents. It's about you identifying what these constraints are, finding ways to deal with them better, tweaking over time, not ever trying to be perfect, always trying to make progress, documenting the process as you do it. And yeah, I'm just really excited for Q2 because I just feel like Q2 is going to be the one that really propels me to the financial freedom kind of bracket that I'm looking at, right? I really feel like this is it. For me, this is it. Like, I've you know, like, I don't know for you how long you've been following this channel, but if you go down to the first few videos, maybe a year ago, you will see very clearly that I've been trying my very best to just improve and be a better person, and I've been trying to document this journey. There's been moments where you've seen that I've maybe been a perfectionist. You've seen where I've lost a streak. You've seen where I said day 1 of da-da-da. And then after that, it got to day maybe, 13, and then I stopped. You're going to see a bit of that, right? But I just kept going. I said, okay, no, day 1 again, right? You know, and I'm just seeing value in the failures. You have to see value in the failures. Like, the failures are actually the best metrics to capture, and a lot of us we try to avoid them, and that's the problem. So yeah, I can end up just speaking another hour on this, like, but yeah, let's just stop it at this. But if you're someone who really feels that ADHD is holding you back, you feel like you want to make progress on, you know, these projects or the business ideas that you have, but you just feel like for some reason you get overwhelmed, or you feel like you're not making any progress whatsoever, you just keep taking steps backwards, you're in survival mode. If that's you, I'm going to be sharing and unpacking everything that helped me to kind of escape that survival mode. I used to work in the 9-to-5 corporate world before I left it. I'd done about 25 years of minimum wage jobs, and then I decided that the next 25 years I want it to be on my terms. I want to use my ADHD brain for what it's meant to be for, what it's wired for, and this whole journey is basically about that, right? It's documenting that you can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to train your brain to see what you're prioritizing. A lot of the things that you might be prioritizing right now is doom scrolling, phone addiction, all these vices, addiction, like you know, alcohol. These are all things that you maybe are prioritizing right now, and your brain's just reminding you that that's the priority, right? That's what you've been prioritizing. That's all the brain is doing. It's just letting you know, by the way, yesterday you did this. If you want, we could just keep doing that again if you want. Like, that's basically in a nutshell. So you have to change the way you do things if you want a transformation in your life. And that's the biggest thing that helped me. I ended up investing in mentors to better do the things that they do on their day-to-day that gets them the results that they get, versus trying to get a quick fix. There is no quick fix out there. I'm telling you right now, that's not how it works. So yeah, that being said, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this that are going to help encourage you to lean into your dream. Press the like button if you liked what I was discussing today, so that I get feedback on whether I should do more videos like this, because that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, is whichever videos are basically sharing what people want more of. I'm just going to keep doing more of that, right? So anyway, take care, peace.